Welcome, everyone, to Lane Stadium, birthplace of Beamer Ball, where they will touch the Hokie Stone and come alive for Virginia Tech. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Razorbacks will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Tootin. Gets it across the 20 to the 21 and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. First down here for the offense. On the ground, it's Tootin. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Pressure coming. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Grabs it in the middle. And they swarm him under.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
He'll throw on third down. Quickly complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out, make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Tootin. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Second down coming up. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Timeout, Arkansas.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to do it himself. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Drones. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
And the extra point was good. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. What a stunningly boneheaded play. You can't make a miracle every time. Back for the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
On the move, it's Tootin. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available.
And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good.
Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, a place where legends have long stood for excellence. Names like Broyles, Holt, McFadden, Jones, and Johnson. And when they call the Hogs, it is a rite of passage. Today, 2 teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed. 16. Here comes the offense on first down. On the run, it's Barnes. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Looking to take a shot. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This running back just doesn't go down easy. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
The give to the lone running back. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
To the air, it's Green. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Ooh, big, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Arkansas 7, Oklahoma 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Handoff from the gun. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. In Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals. And the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Looking for room. It's Russell. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the inside give. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass. It's Green. Gets open down the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Really nice job there at the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And they get to him just before he scores, right out of bounds at the 1.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Trying to bully their way in. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Defense going all in to stop the run. Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff.
Can anyone catch him? Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the quick game.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Dances away from the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45, on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They move the tight end all over. To the air, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot of people. What a day. Having 2 interceptions already. I might try my hand on the other guy. This guy is not somebody I want to mess with.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quick strike complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Smashes through. He's loose. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
That is the score for Arkansas. 21, Oklahoma 0.
The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the run, it's Jackson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss. Are you kidding me?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Green. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
Getting some heat. He'll turn it loose out to the right. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get louder there.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on.
And welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to get to him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
They'll go to the ground. Tackled there by the defense. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nothing but green ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the
telling me to have on my phone right now.
That type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And off from the shotgun. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run.
I do appreciate you letting me know.
Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pigs.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
7, LSU, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 15. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Got out of trouble and throws. The quick out. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done. And they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play.
Arkansas, 7, LSU, 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollock.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's dropped behind the line of
Bro,
scrimmage.
don't go for it right here. This how niggas don't make it to the second half.
If you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? So on their first drive of the game,
I'm
they're
not-
going to roll
I'm not
the
good.
dice a little bit and
Oh,
go
my
for it
God.
on fourth down in their own territory. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge
I don't.
stop. And
That's what y'all don't understand is when y'all go for it on fourth down, it don't matter what I do no more. You won the game for me.
See what they can do here from a play
Like, look, you
calling
killing your own momentum and giving it all to me. It don't matter what I do now.
Talk about making it easy for an offensive
Just because that bar ain't at the top, I can tell.
Down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a
You
great job
gonna
by the
take yourself
offense.
out the game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Yeah.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead.
I don't
before
know
the
how
break.
this. My
And
quarterback
it was a
can't throw.
Good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
That went against me, bro.
Offense wants
Trust.
to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first
I
down.
don't play the game 24/7.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
It don't matter.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
On this one? On this game?
Receiver on the move, gets
You
the
lying.
touch pass. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The Razorbacks trying to cash it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Your fans celebrating it. They don't even know who they going for no
And the
more. They
extra point
confused.
pushes the lead to 14. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
Nah, crazy thing about what I just said is I went to my first college game I ever went to in real life was Arkansas versus LSU. And we started going for LSU in that bit in the whole game. Arkansas trash, bro. You said what? Nah. I said it was our homecoming. It was LSU versus Arkansas. We started going for LSU. Bro, Arkansas so trash in real life.
They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on first down.
Man, no cap. I've been waiting on this for 10 years, boy. No cap.
Trying to find his man in the middle. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Yeah.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner.
They got a lot of receivers on this team, but this really a running team.
Three corners that can play at the same time in their
That nigga Caden Durham be tripping.
With anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play.
Gotta get hit a bit.
And it's first down.
Nah, I went there for a game. I ain't go there for college. I'm from here.
Don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this
Damn.
60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a three-possession game, but still a 14-point lead. And the Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
I feel you. It's definitely how it go.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have.
You gotta stick to the script, bro. They be showing you that it's a script.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down
Damn.
2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime.
Yeah. They for sure make you lose games. Like if you drop a pick that's like a wide open pick, if you drop that, oh yeah, you finna lose. Bro, you already know. You drop an open pick, it's over with. It don't matter if it's 21-0.
Apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one, the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
Here comes the offense on second down.
My DB's crazy, but they get some crazy stuff.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
They only did that because it was Kyron. Man, that's some BS.
Touchdown, Tiger.
That's Kyron. R.I.P. Kyron.
Show some life here. He cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to prison for life either. I mean, he wasn't going to, but that was on his mind, man. I wouldn't want to do it either.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the two-point conversion attempt is stopped. About to kick it away after scoring the
Shit,
touchdown.
when you a star too, you got everybody in your DM, everybody saying something to you.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah, everybody don't be on that though.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe, as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments.
What stuff going down?
Adjust, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Little touch.
Nigga, that's my third string running back, but we got 2-3 other niggas.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown,
What happened?
Arkansas.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go
Well,
far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to tack one more.
hey, that throwing stuff dead now.
And with the extra point, they move on.
Yeah, watch this. That should have been a pick. I don't know why I didn't get that. I clicked on too late.
Just like that.
LSU 6.
Bro, I'm telling you.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can
He
house
said he double B.
Sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Oh no, I don't even know what play we was running.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
There we go. Yeah, you picked the wrong play. You ain't got but one receiver.
Off play action on first down.
Yeah, you did, bro. You tripping.
Coming after it. Grabbed in the middle. It's
Good tackle.
Lacy. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he
Hey,
wanted
the
to
high
go
balls
with
get
that
niggas
one,
killed.
and they've got enough for
But
the
this
first
cool.
down. Just
If my safety would have been an inch closer, come on now. Murder.
Just
That's a
such
murder
elite
scene.
Playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide.
Bro, it didn't let me. Oh.
And he's brought down after a nice
This
game.
nigga who you threw it to, I just saw
Death
he
Valley
actually
is a
threw it to.
well-earned rep
It didn't let me
being
jump for the
intimidating.
ball,
It is
bro.
nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game.
Yeah.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able
I
to bring him down.
don't think I blitzed you one time this whole
Nice
game.
answer by this defense. You give up the big play. You
I don't even blitz.
right back. You get the sack. Create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this
If we're not
defense.
blitzing and you running out the pocket, bro.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to
Look,
throw
I'm
it
only
to
sending
the
4
slot.
niggas every time. I'm not blitzing.
Dances away to buy time. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by
It's
multiple
not gonna work how
possessions.
you think it is.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll pull it down.
Hey, that's 4. That's 4. Yes, sir.
Coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does
Good
that.
call,
man.
Rick.
Just effortlessly picks up
So short.
chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got
I
a
know what I'm
quarterback
finna
with
do,
that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
Yeah, you tripping. You tripping. No way.
There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one.
You alright. You ain't got enough time. What you need is more time.
LSU 6.
Don't gotta run the clock out. You're not getting no 2-point conversion. You still down
First down
3
to start the
scores.
drive after the break. He's gonna pass. They're trying to get to it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep.
Yes, sir.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Trying to take it back.
Yes,
And the
sir.
senior just took that
I ain't
one
get
out
built
of the
up.
air and sends it the other
Do,
way.
do it right to me, gang.
For a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're
You do that
one-dimensional.
right to
They
me,
have
man.
pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception.
Open runway ahead. And how
Yeah,
much
he ain't got
running
no,
room have
he
they
ain't
been
hurt,
able
is
to
he?
find just all
That's
day?
my
They
first
are
string running
piling
back.
up unbelievable rushing
Yep.
stats. Big plays like that makes play calling so much
You
easier.
gotta do
Now it's
something for me
1st and
first.
10 from the 34.
You gotta listen to a nigga song on
They
YouTube
want that
coming on that
clock
little
to run.
motherfucker.
Finally
It's
run
can
out
you
of
see my
bounds, but
PlayStation
he
name
has
at the
this
top?
offense rolling with a first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the
Yeah.
game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh.
Shit, I
They're earning
don't
this
know.
defense.
I thought I was gonna let you tell me shit.
Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
They really got this offense humming. Just a
It's
full
called,
play
if
of
you
the
can see my
drive, and it's
PlayStation
1st and
name, it's the
goal.
same name, and it's called Down South.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the punishment has been extended.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field,
Little one.
he can get it done and he can
That's
answer
cap.
the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns
A
already
video?
for this offense.
Lining up to add another.
Nah. My last
And the
one was,
extra point
it ain't
will
been that
take
long. I
another
know
one
it ain't.
onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Let me see.
Kickoff team lining up.
Damn, that was 9 months ago? Dang, nah, I ain't know it's been that long. I'm slacking.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive.
Going over the top. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense.
Man, appreciate it, bro. Real talk.
For plays just like that.
Damn.
Make the INT and almost put
That
the
nigga Nico got pancake.
First down
Come
here
on.
with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
From the gun, the running back has it. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Man,
There's nothing
appreciate
more
it.
frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Yeah, what's it called? I still ain't shot the video to that bit. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot the video to that hoe. I ain't know it's been 9 months. Hell yeah, I ain't know it's been 9 months since I dropped something.
They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Yeah, they've had
You said you like Bloodhound Lil Jeff. You can really listen to that one from 9 months ago.
And obviously, this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance.
I heard one song about him. It came on yesterday.
Has been very complete today.
I mean, I'm gonna go look in my history and see what it was.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his
I heard that song. It say should have saw it. That's the only song I ever heard by him.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the pummeling has started. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end.
Man, I done been on Say Cheese, my mixtapes, all that. It ain't even like they fucking with it, but it ain't took off. Yeah, I've been on Say Cheese and my mixtapes.
Fielded in the end zone.
I got you.
Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Yeah, I got you.
It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The give to the back.
You feel with that one harder?
Space. And we have breaking news. They score yet
Dang.
touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned.
Yeah, it really just be depending on what your type, what your style is. I be trying to make something for everybody.
Continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And that kick was
Oh,
perfect
bro.
down the middle.
I don't just wake up feeling gangster every day. I feel like a whole lot of stuff. Whatever I feel like when I go in the booth, that's what I make.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Big Daskino.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Shit crazy. I
At
got
this point, it really hasn't
y'all
been your
got spring
best
break
day.
in
Just try to find
April.
something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much.
Oh my God, I clicked off.
And just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well,
That
right?
shit
It's
crazy.
all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I just dropped the album. I gotta get back on them videos.
To the air,
Right.
it's Nussmeier.
Uh-oh, get him.
Coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense will
That's
use
crazy,
a
bro.
timeout,
Everybody keep telling me that, and I
22
can't keep
seconds
ignoring it
remaining
if
in the game.
everybody keep telling me the same
defense puts
shit,
the
bro.
exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another
Facts he did, because I didn't get no kind of
He'll take
traction
a
for
deep
real.
shot here. And trying to put
Facts.
points on
Like,
the
I was
board
getting a
on
little bit, but
third
not what I
down.
expected
They're
from Say
staring at
Cheese.
fourth down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Timeout, LSU.
Man,
They're just treating the entire stadium as
This
if it's
is crazy.
four-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it. Fourth
yeah,
and
I'm my favorite rapper,
very,
like
very
21,
long.
22.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Damn, I seen that nigga. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he was going
A
off.
sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They'll
Oh, you
get
from
the
Florida?
timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, that's crazy.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Going up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's not afraid to go deep. Got his man. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, gang. I got fired on Thursday, so this is my first time like playing the game in a minute. I ain't had no spare time on me. Nah, I got scammed twice. I ain't gonna lie, got scammed. It was like, yeah, we like you, we love you, but you gotta get the fuck on. I was like, hell yeah. Shit, them scammers, shit, they be working, bro. They good at their job. I can't help that shit. Bro, scammers, they know what the fuck they doing, gang. They got niggas social security numbers, bro, all kind of shit. Like, if you write your social security number on there, bro, you cooked, shit. I'm like, ah, yeah. Ain't no way they got your social, but they got your social. Now, that's my fault, bro. Boy. Oh shit. Hey, you got 2K? I figured on that what's it called? On the in the park, my man said he online and shit. I'm finna add him to the. I'm finna start a party so I can talk to bro. Hold up.
As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Matter of fact, the whole time, this is my man that was eating chicken with me in the video. When I think about it. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, this your squad for real.
The Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
I don't know why my shit be on that.
Coming out with it, it's Sategna. That gamble did not pay off.
My starters don't start, bro. I put my bench players in. I want none but dogs in. What you mean it's pop? Yeah, I paused it. Let me know when you're ready. All right.
Down at the 12-yard line. A first down for the offense. Power football with the run. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
Nice run there on first down.
What you mean? I'm finna have the same kind of game. You already know how I play too. I don't give a fuck.
Make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get laddered up.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I be waiting on them. I be waiting on my people to make them blocks. Oh yeah, that's 6. You bullshitting.
Lost, the defense is wide open. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And once he got loose, it was all over. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score.
I think my wide receiver one is 67 overall or something like that.
Fielded in the end zone.
Them niggas blocked though. That's what I need. I need somebody in there gonna block.
The end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense set on first down.
I just want it to be a good game, man. Can you do that? I ain't had a good game in a minute.
Looking to move it through the air.
Oh my God.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup.
Hey bro, don't keep trying me, bro.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense.
Man, I'm blitzing this play. I don't usually blitz, but I'm blitzing.
To the air, it's Flagway. Lost one deep down the right side.
Oh, it didn't let me jump, bro. I hate that, bro.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play.
That was a pick though. Like the first one was good, but come on, quit horning.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play.
Oh God, they hold me on that one.
He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And he's
I'm
able
gonna
to
kill that
shoot
nigga.
tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Sometimes
Kill that
it's not
nigga,
about
bro.
fancy play design. It's about just getting in the
I
ball
don't
and
know.
letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good at the back. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use it, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
I'll take
To
it.
the end zone and is picked off. And they'll drag him down.
Damn, I did not try to do that.
On the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands.
Tell you, bro, my DBs out there, they don't play.
Going up and getting the interception. Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
And Arkansas ready to send it to this offense.
That's crazy. Hey, but now that you mention it, I done had 2 favorite rappers from Jacksonville. Lil Papa used to be my number 1 too. Facts. Before he went with CMG, like back in like 2019.
Nice rhythm as well, and I'd love to see that here on the next
Oh
drive.
me, he wanted that deal, but I feel like he was bigger than that already.
Seems to be working, and you see
motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And his molars are
Man, there do be some grimy, slimy shit going on, bro.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Yeah, dude, when you got a guy like this,
I'm really...
hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards.
What are you doing?
How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback? When I
what are you doing, gang? I literally just watched you do that shit.
Inside the 35. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Yeah, bro, I'm sure, like, why would you boo that nigga? That's where I'm going. I knew that was man, and you gonna move the one nigga that was in the bright spot.
Point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score.
Went to what?
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
You said go do what? Oh, hell yeah. Bro, that's that job I was working for. I used to go do a whole lot of volunteering and stuff.
And they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme.
Should have called what? Oh, should have saw it.
Complete to the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game. And they
really finna go smoke one. Listen to it.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. He's looking on the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
You love them high passes.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Really nice timing on that.
All right, don't let me have the right nigga back there. I got a nigga that'll go get that.
So that he was able to make the catch inbounds right
that white boy.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you gotta try to stop the
my line nasty, my DBs like this a cold team. We just don't do shit in real life. I don't know why.
Scrambling away. He's gonna run it.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards.
I know. I was right there though. You seen it?
Scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads up play by the quarterback.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range.
Good stop.
Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down.
You better take your 3. So long. All right.
Able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle and force the 4th down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. First down.
Tell niggas, man, you gotta get you some points, get some momentum going.
He wants to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback.
Dude, why did I possession?
Right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left.
It's just my day.
It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Gets
ready. Where is he though?
Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back.
Oh yeah, we got a ball game.
The defense puts 6 on the board with a big drive. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
Man, I'm different, man.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
You got prom?
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna.
Okay.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to
Gotta
the line
come
for
true.
the first play of the drive, snapping him from the 21. Looking for space. It's Russell. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
We done throwing the ball. You done got a pick six. That's what I don't like throwing with this nigga. You can't though. I went to
Here's this
in
offense
college.
with
I
a
went to a
fresh set of
school
downs.
called it was the University of Arkansas at Little Rock.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's
We're not playing LSU.
movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play.
Got his ass. You thought you was finna hit me too? No, you
And
goofy.
perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
First downs, is that just
I thought you was finna hit me. You ain't letting you hit me.
to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Uh-oh, I'm finna get loose.
Feeling some heat. Quarterback
Damn.
all over the place.
I was that tired, but he won.
But eventually he goes down. They gave up the
Oh, this
sack
touchdown,
on
this
first
touchdown,
down,
but you
now
tripping. You in
it's
the wrong
2nd and
defense.
11. Scanning the field, it's Green. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Sure.
Touchdown Razorbacks. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning.
Ain't no fixing it, bro. It really is. Most times, nothing you can do.
After scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
You gotta get some offense going, man.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. He'll off one deep down the left side.
No shot, bro.
A huge pickup.
I tried to hit stick that man too. I tried to kill him.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love
The tight end going off. Yes, all right. We see who you like to go to. You just wanna throw to the tight end.
locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Anything to the wide receivers, Pickens.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got a man.
That's crazy.
It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense.
Nah, not on me.
Get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy.
You only got two receivers. That's your tight end and your running back.
A shot toward the end zone.
Nigga. Oh, I'm finna lose. They finna make me lose. Oh my God.
And you've given up this drive that come down the field. You had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive and not give up points. That's a big missed opportunity for this defense.
give to the running back.
Tripping, niggas, third down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And these defensive
Bro, take the 3, bro. You should. If you miss this one.
They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer
No
massive
shot. He held on to that.
Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a cheap-shot field goal of where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid
I like that, bro. I do this shit in real life.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
Gonna put this tight end in motion. We going left.
Man, what a
It's sweet over there.
last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. You know,
Fuck
run
off me.
and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the
Like
quarterback on this one because last drive he had way too much time.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the
Sure thought I was gonna get the tackle better.
away and get these kind of gains. They will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try
Man,
to
we throwing the
build
ball
on
the
what
rest
has
of this
already
drive.
been a dominant first-half performance.
Every play gonna be a pass play.
2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Steps away. Let's it fly. Got him, and nobody's close. What a
Never
play
mind.
there, and he's
To
gonna
run the
go
ball
down
now.
the 7-yard line. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
Holy
And he's
snap.
got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they're able to get him on the ground.
You had a nigga that was over there. He didn't know the dude was playing football. He got lucky. He was just in the right place at the right time.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion.
No.
So everybody's got to communicate.
No, they
You gotta
didn't.
bump over. That's why offenses love to run. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just
Well, I'll go ahead and give you a safety real quick. I ain't tripping.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move
Oh,
it up
bro, I
5
did not just
yards.
do that.
First down for this
Bro, I did not
offense.
just do that, bro.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
Oh, hell no, this nigga.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes,
Tripping.
guys, it's location, location, location. So QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guys.
He got
who can
50
make the
seconds
catch.
left. He
Put that
trying to
behind
get
them,
2
that might
yards.
be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. He makes the connection.
Oh,
Got a little space. All kinds of running room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that.
hey, bro, you gonna wish you
completion before
scored
the
right there.
defense brings him
You
down.
gonna wish you scored.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get
Bro, I
more
swear
points
you
on the
gonna
board before the
wish.
half.
You gonna wish you
Punishable
scored
for a
right there,
punch, so
bro.
while they're reeling, you get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40.
That's how we play. Like what you see? All right.
He's going to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he
Now.
fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Now adjusting. At the 35, he's loose. He's off to the ring. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. Everything. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority
These
number one.
niggas can't be serious, bro. This can't be real.
Thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone.
That can't. That did not just happen to me, bro.
Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
You smoked some more after I left?
Looking down the middle. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
You still, huh?
Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll throw one to his right. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And the defender is...
You ain't for the real. That's what you feel to realize.
First half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arkansas 21.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half.
You got 3 takeaways. I won't even turn the ball over. I'm just playing. I know I could beat you.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the
You don't think I'm playing?
Probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
You gonna play for real? No, I don't got to.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not hard to figure
You might
out
want to play
why
for
they
real. You got
trailed
your ass with
this
last
third
game.
quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep
That's my middle linebacker, bro. He's not bringing that down.
We've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Fuck out of here. I told you, that's the risk you take with them high balls.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out.
The only person that's bringing that down after getting hit is a tight end.
She has got to make first quarter.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Back to
That's
throw.
what I do.
It's Lagway. Fires to the wideout.
No.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a
It just
flag
bailed
on
you.
the field.
Alright, good. My fault. Why you keep going open? Empty
Boy,
backfield.
as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty.
Nah, this ain't gonna work.
Looking to move it through the air. Using his feet to buy time. He'll fire to his right.
Man, shit.
Another interception. That's his
Ball
fourth
don't
of
lie.
the day.
We ain't gotta talk
And they
about it.
capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field.
You know it would.
It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover. But they also
It just gave it to me. Nigga, I took this shit.
make the pick. A lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Got his man
Fuck
quick.
off me.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great
I ain't ran this
quarterbacks
play in a
Arkansas
long
history,
time. Let me see if you gonna let it work.
Yeah, just slinging the pill. Just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable.
What the?
That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
Back to throw. It's Green. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
How is he catching him, bro? Let's be realistic.
Before he's finally stopped, a terrific run after the
He's not
catch.
catching him.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown,
It's too easy.
Arkansas.
I don't gotta play for real, but you sweet.
Gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Bro, it's not gonna run. It's not gonna work just because you flip the side, bro.
Score trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should
Go get
back
him,
to what's
Landon.
been
What the
working.
hell?
And they
Don't get out there in that pocket.
knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this defensive end
You was
is
down. You was back there for 9 seconds, bro. Like, look how long he fighting.
bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot
You
of
thought you had all day.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down to the 16. Looking to the big tight end.
Nah, bro, you
Nice
tripping.
defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, that's a
Yeah,
couple
I feel you.
bad
That's real.
throws. Last
That'd be
possession
happening.
obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure.
And you playing me too.
Guy, make sure you're taking
Double
care of the
whammy.
football. We can't have any more turnovers.
They're bringing heat. And they wanted it all on third
Hey, bro,
down,
just point
but
that, bro.
now
Trust me.
Dealing with fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down. Everything has to happen just a split
You on the 19, you on the
second
16-yard
sooner.
line, bro.
You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just now on the same page with his target.
Fourth down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. Using his legs to buy some time. He chucks one out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting
But
defensively. You get him in the
might want to make sure you score on this drive.
You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Going back to the well, another deep ball.
No, sir.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
How do y'all be throwing it behind niggas, bro? Like, there's nothing I can do about that when you're throwing it behind them. Cause all my receivers play over. My DBs play over.
On that one, he loses 4 on the carry.
that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Tripping.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Takes it the other way. And a big return
like that, bro.
after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to...
Which one we do? You want me to run the ball or throw it right here? What's going to help you?
Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it from the gun. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football.
Nigga, what momentum?
Not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Dropping back, it's Green.
Damn,
The incomplete
he was
pass
on
had
that.
a lot of juice on it. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone.
This
And that one's
nigga
gonna be
here,
over
boy.
everybody's head and incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now
Look how wide open.
4th and short in your in-field goal range.
Look how wide open he was. He don't got it. I'm getting on after this, though.
Down, they'll try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead's extended a little further.
That nigga Router supposed to be getting on right now. You said he getting on around 9.
Team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Yo, with you.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here.
Ooh, that was a good throw.
Off he goes.
Larry Worth is so trash. Oh,
The 20. He's at the 10. And the defense couldn't come
he just
out
got
and
cooked by a
took it
stutter
away.
step.
Touchdown, Gators. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21.
Ready?
If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play,
Can't believe
big
that.
chunk yardage, put points on the board, just
Ready?
like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony.
Can we get on the ground, bro?
Not
They
nearly
just want
as
my
much
niggas
as
to
he
get hurt.
hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers.
I'm gonna try some new plays. I'm getting bored.
To get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football.
And it's on the ground.
I knew it.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get
Like,
it
they
back.
keep
It's a
making my niggas just be up.
Man, it's so hard.
Once I get touched, I want to go down. But nah.
He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering? Great job by the defense. Continue to chase that QB.
So you ain't gonna score on this drive. You ain't scoring 2 drives back to back.
This offense wants. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but
I think that nigga has thrown 5 interceptions.
I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Bro.
Looking to scramble. Fires into the end zone. And he throws yet another interception.
Bro, that's crazy because I didn't even, they made me run into him.
And they finally run him out of bounds.
I was literally pulling myself back and they pulled me into him.
This defense will start the fourth on its heels.
You're not locked in. I keep bailing you out.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Florida! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Still running at the 40. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. With the run on 1st and goal. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You can almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
They'll run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put together a 74-yard touchdown.
He's gonna throw a pick right here.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in
You mean this ain't LSU, nigga? Yo, DJ Lagway got five interceptions.
And he's probably second-guessing that.
Yes, bro.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse.
Oh my God, look at this defense, bro. There's like nothing you can do.
No doubt. Two-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution.
Drop it off to your running back. There you go. Good boy.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football.
Good boy.
The possessions I got left, I got to make them all count.
Hey, I'm saying he dumping it off. Bro hitting the check downs.
Comes out throwing on first down.
No Sirski. What are you doing?
Big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to
Oh my God, he's using timeouts.
something to
He's using his timeouts.
the offense gets a quick timeout at this
I
point.
would.
Every second is precious.
Never covering on all
Play
sides.
changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just
Alright, he gonna
inside
throw a
the
pick on
30.
this drive, bro. I'm telling you.
He's looking to throw it. Buying some time. The throw.
Boy, you lucky that was inaccurate.
Just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the
This man actually got 500 passing yards. Is insane.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Moves around to clear up.
Oh, you go get
division.
him. Go get him. Go get him. Get him.
That quarterback was doing his best. Houdini escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it.
We gonna run the same play too, team.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes down.
We'll take it.
And he's thrown another interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover.
Gonna run the ball. No, there's no more run.
Be smart on offense and run that clock.
Unloads it downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
Shit, Taylor be blowing me.
Frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you can possibly do.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Nah.
Can't find his man as
All
he
right.
took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like, why'd you just call your line? It's okay. You can have mine. Hell no. Oh, you talking about high school? Either Florida or Texas. It's either Florida or Texas. Not in high school. It's Florida or Texas for sure.
He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Nah, I said it's either Florida or Texas for the best.
Shots down the
Facts.
field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding
I
the
went-
situation. Now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots,
When I
maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with
I don't
my
know.
blitz.
Arkansas can be up there too when it comes to baseball.
The end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and
We up there with baseball. This is one of the only sports we up there with.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances. In
Yeah, we just don't
like
have
3rd down right there.
that
It's a
many
good
niggas
throw.
come
You
out.
gotta make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Facts. Are we getting recognition now? Cause we sure. Yeah, we do.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he loves to fire
Yeah.
downfield. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. Oh, no, the ball popped out.
Get it, bro.
And with
What
that
you
turnover,
doing?
we come to the close of
Oh, you
this
can't
game.
pick it up after a fumble at the end of the game?
Offseason, and they start having
Yeah, yo.
coaching